Hi, my name is Elsa Miranda, and I will be discussing today three questions that were in reference to the critical readings that we about the readings, the videos, and the podcasts we saw this week. The first one is about defining how the communities in the border are, how they're defined, explain how they are. Basically, I see the communities along the border consider themselves in some cases vulnerable because of the system that's being set. Even though we might have be able to go back and forth to Mexico, once we cross that wall or that border that divides us between both of us, there's always like a separation of not just culture, but also separation of feelings and emotions, to where that a border really usually kind of keeps it's like keeping your enemy away from your backyard. You don't want anybody, you want privacy. You don't want no strangers to come into your backyard. That's the way I see the wall that President Trump built. And that wall, I mean, maybe we don't think about it, but it's creating a lot of controversial, where there's a lot of racism. There's a lot of being, I guess, brought because of that. Take, for example, the shooting of the El Paso Walmart on August the 3rd, where the shooting was done by an Anglo-American that had a manifesto in his web, in his networking, saying that it actually, in little small words, is that he hated the Hispanic community. So that's why his target was the Hispanic Walmart there, because he knew that there was a lot more people from Mexico crossing that border. So just the hatred, just knowing about all that, which it was kind of sad about that. The second question is, what is toxic masculinity? Well, toxic masculinity, the word toxic, as it is, it's a word that's a word that a hatred word, I would say. And take, for example, on the readings and the videos about Señorita Extraviada. I saw that video and I didn't know what was happening in Mexico, because you would hear it in the news. But once they go into more details, where there's a lot of people covering each other, and how they're portraying these poor Mexican women, a lot of cases, girls, young girls, they're portraying them as what they say inditas, where these are people that just go out to work and they have nothing, bad that they're doing. They're just going out to work, and they so happen to be the ones that are with the bad luck, or not bad luck, but actually with having them, when they get either they get raped, and they get they disappear. And it's sad to know that, that there's so much controversial in Mexico. There's so much, I don't know what the word to say, but there's so much hatred against maybe this kind of women. Like I said, they always portray them as small, dark skinned, short hair, black hair. It's just why is it just, the ones that portray as inditas, why do they do that? Just the hatred of men saying, well, they dress provocative, that's why we're going to kill them, or we're going to rape them. That's not right. Also Mexico is so, they cover each other. I bet you everybody in Mexico knows who exactly is doing these murders. Why are they doing this? It's just a masculine, I guess, like it says, toxic masculinity, where men think that they're over women, and they can do whatever they want. They're not going to get caught. And in this case, the ones that are really doing all these murders are not getting caught. They're still out there. So it's something that's going to keep on going. The third question, explain how heteronormative in communities marginalized members of the community based on the gender and sexuality. This was also very eye-opener to me. I never really thought about this I did see the how, like for example, in the reading, Looking Like a Lesbian, the organization of the sexual monitor in the U.S.-Mexican border. It's like it's sad, you know, how these poor girls. I mean, they're just coming to the U.S. or to, you know, to work, and I mean, a person is a person, no matter how they are, no matter if they have other peripheral sexual preferences. People are people, and everybody has the right to be who they want to be, who they are. I mean, these are good people. I mean, the story of the southwest of Salem about the four Latinas that were, you know, actually incarcerated because they were actually said that they were raping these two little girls, and they raped them and they did all these bad things to them. And just by being, I guess, Hispanics and being lesbians, that has to do a lot with what happened. I mean, these poor girls, they spent a little bit more than 15 years in jail being innocent, not being able to I guess, for somebody to listen to them until somebody came to help them. And I mean, everything got in the open, and that's why they were let out. But I mean, it's sad to know that these poor people are actually going through all of this, and it's sad. You know, it's just sad that people are stereotyping, you know, people, either lesbians or gays, as being bad people or doing bad people, especially, I guess, in the Hispanic, the Hispanic community. You know, so I don't know. I mean, seriously, it's something that's it's sad. It was, like I said, it was an eye-opener to me. I never knew that it was so bad out there in reference to when it comes to being lesbians or gay, especially being Hispanics. I really did enjoy all these readings and the videos. I hope y'all did too. And I hope I gave you a little bit more information of what I think and what I saw in the readings and everything. And thank you.